Howdy, howdy, Chris here. We're back in the garage today, testing out another paint gun from Porphis. Today we'll be painting with this Harbor Freight compressor that produces 4.5 SCFM. This is a 26-gallon compressor, and we're gonna see how that Porphis paint gun performs using a small compressor. So we're staying on this theme of small compressors. Let me show you the paint gun that we're using today. So this is the Porphis PRD 627. This gun has the split tip, so if you can see it there. We've been spraying with the Porphis PRD 715, and that gun has done a fantastic job. And this is a good looking gun. It's actually the same color as that 715. Got the side fan control here. Here's the fluid volume, and then the air control right there. This gun is outfitted with the 1.3 tip, which is great for base coat and clear coat. When I purchased this, it had a little damage. We had to replace the glass, and it had a little damage right here. So I repaired that. We're gonna spray this quarter today. We're kind of in between jobs, so we want to get this done while we've got a little bit of free time. Apply a little sealer here, then we'll base it, and then we'll clear this entire panel. There's the fan pattern, but I'm gonna narrow this fan pattern down for the sealer. And that's all we need. I'm gonna wash it in here. This is just the upol blend.
I've got Darius mixing the paint today. Anytime I can have Darius mix up paint, primer, sealer, any of that, I want him to get used to mixing this up and get very comfortable with it. So he's mixing up our Nason XL paint 2-to-1.
Let's test out the fan pattern of this Porphis 627. Now let's set our fluid volume at 2 turns out. Fan pattern is basically wide open. I'm gonna narrow this back a little bit because we're just spotting in a little area. I don't want paint everywhere over this panel. This is ready for some base now. This compressor is full right now. We're at 180 PSI. Just one note about this compressor, it's really quiet. And I haven't got any moisture out of it yet. When we painted that hood in the last episode, we didn't get any moisture. I tried to drain the tank and there's no moisture in the tank. I'm gonna reduce the air pressure for the base to about 20 PSI. Just put a coat on here. We'll let that flash off. Okay, we're gonna mix up some clear coat. We're using the FC 710. This is finish 1. So this mixes up 4-to-1. Put our clear coat in to the 2, and then we'll go to the 1 column and we'll fill it up to the 2 with activator. Okay. So the compressor is full now. I'm gonna set the air pressure about 28 PSI there. I've got the fan pattern wide open there. Fluid volume, we turned it 2.5 turns out. What I'm looking for is to see if there's any fluctuation in the air pressure when we spray this quarter panel. This will give you guys at home a good idea if you can spray your vehicle with this gun with this small compressor. Air compressor's on. I like the way this gun sprays. Nice finish. perfect amount of orange peel. So we're at 120 psi right now. Coat number 2. Ready? I'm going all the way. Okay, we got it painted. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I am not mad at this finish at all. I think it came out pretty nice. Few little particles of dust, not entirely dust free, but that's okay. We're in an open garage, right? That Porphis gun, the 627 with the split tip, man, beautiful. The gun was easy to spray. As far as using this air compressor, no issues with it. And if you noticed when I was spraying this, I was going a little bit slower than typical. I think it was 2.5 turns or 2 3/4 turns out from closed for the fluid volume. So it was a little bit thinner clear that I was spraying, but that was okay because I was atomizing that clear really well. So I did have to slow down just a little bit in order to get a nice smooth finish in the clear coat. So anyhow, both of these Porphis guns, I'm pretty impressed with them. They both did a fantastic job. They spray just a little bit different. Which one do I prefer? I don't know yet. I just haven't used these guns enough. I really liked how this one sprayed. I could spray quick with it. It laid down a super smooth finish. This one sprayed great as well. I could probably tinker with it a little bit, dial it in just a little bit more. I could probably spray quick with this as well. Either one of these guns, phenomenal guns. I think this one is actually a little bit less. You can get this gun for around $200, just over $200, like $201. I think this one's about $240. Anyway, if you want to check out these guns, I'm going to leave the link to their website in the description.
If you are considering purchasing one of these guns, Porphis was kind enough to give me a discount code. It's Garage Noise 247. That'll get you 5% off at checkout.
As far as spraying with this small compressor, it did a great job. I know a few of you said you have this compressor and this is what you use. So this could be a good option for home use if you're just doing small repairs or you want to paint your entire vehicle. If you sprayed your entire vehicle with this size compressor, let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, until the next episode, get out in your garage and build your skill. We'll see you next time on Garage Noise.